children. There was a house that some wished to escape from, and others wished to claim. Let us learn now the story of the House of Mystery, shall we? After the events of the last volume, Fig's father, Peter, is now trapped inside the house along with all the others. He tries to explain where the house came from, a space between substance and sense, between shape and form, word and thought. People lived in this space, built a city inside of it, and because they existed between such concepts, they could walk to many different worlds. There was a schism between the people in this world. The nobility, descended from the early travelers and explorers of the space between, and the poor masses without that talent. The nobles could be admitted into the Pathfinders, an elite group who traveled to various worlds and brought back with them riches and stories. But they unwittingly brought back ideas as well, ones that led to riot and revolution. Eventually, the nobility fled to many worlds, and the revolutionaries inherited the cities, learned their secrets, and for whatever reason, eventually fled the city, leaving only ghosts in their wake. It is more than possible that the house was a building left behind from this place. But there are more dealings afoot. Rena, a character who had been taken from the House of Mystery in Volume 1, makes a deal with the coachman and his associates. With her guidance, she will get them all inside the House of Mystery. They want Fig, and they will have her. And well, someone else who has her is Harry the bartender, still here after 7 years. The two have grown rather close after the last volume, and they are now in love. But he has no memory of his life before the house, and Fig's father suspects the truth. The two get into a scuffle, but find themselves traveling sideways through worlds. Harry is not doing well now that he's separated from the house, and Peter finally explains why that is. Harry is not real. He's a manifestation of the house itself, which was already a living being. It's why Harry has no memories from before the house. It's because he didn't exist before the house. The two make their way across the landscape, barely avoiding being chopped down by various creatures that live in the lands, until they are rescued by not only their friends from the house, but various bar patrons. Indeed, it seems they did not slide between worlds, just temporarily placed themselves in the wastelands surrounding the house. Mind you, it was still a surprising thing to do, considering normally one cannot leave the grounds of the House of Mystery. But then again, the unwanted normally cannot enter either. Rena returns after telling the beings who have recruited her the conception of her history as a werewolf and the various aspects of her life. Terrifying and terroristic that they were. And now, she only wishes to return home, which is promised to her as she opens up a box and destroys the barriers that keep one-dimensional plane from another, and allowing the conception and its armies to flood inside to try to take Fig. Fortunately, one of the bar patrons also happened to secretly be a dragon, who holds off a robot army as Fig uses some kind of power to teleport everyone and the house away. Rena kills herself out of guilt for everything that has happened. Not that that matters to the coachman, irritated once again that he has lost the House of Mystery. For the coachman removes his mask and reveals his identity. Kane, the true owner of the house. And he wants his house back. Houses are always alive, my children. They are scarred by everything we do inside of them. Some of those scars are good ones, believe it or not. And I think that sometimes that houses just want someone to talk to.